everyone, I want to welcome you all on the behalf of Ludhiana College of Engineering and Technology. In this tutorial, we are going to start with the sharing of resources from one system to another system with the help of IP and even through the system name. So we will discuss some of the important topics like remote desktop and file transfer protocol in this particular session. In order to use the FTP, we must have the daemon tool installed into our system. I have already shown one video in which I have told you how you can install the daemon tool. So we will see how we can work with the daemon tool. So we have to click this tool. After clicking onto it, you can see this tool has been opened, and in that video I have also explained you how you can add anything or add image to that particular virtual device. Now moving to the next, we will start with the file transfer protocol. Before starting with file transfer protocol, how you have to check whether the file transfer protocol IIS is already installed onto your computer or not. For that, you must go to Start menu, then open the C drive. When you open the C drive, here you can see there is no folder with the name of Internet Information Service. So next, there is one more way to check whether the IIS is installed or not. For that, you have to go to Google Chrome. After going to Google Chrome, there you need to type 127.0.0.1 and have to press enter. As you press enter, you will see if any sort of error will come, if any error message will come, that would mean that IIS is not installed onto your system. If the IIS would be installed onto your system, it will redirect you to that particular page. So with the help of this error, you can see this site can't be reached, means you can say the IIS is not installed. Now we will learn how we can install the IIS onto our system. So go to Start menu. After going to Start menu, go to Control Panel. In Control Panel, we have to go to the option as Program and Features. In Program and Features, we will go to Turn Window Feature On Off option. Click onto it. Then after some time, you will see a wizard will open. In this particular wizard, you have to choose the information services. It will take some time. After the loading process will complete, it will show you some of the options which you want. Here you can select the IIS option. First of all, click onto this plus button, then select all of the options under this FTP and select all other options under this FTP folder. Then you have to say no. Afterwards, after completing this work, you have to click onto this OK button. After clicking onto this OK button, you can see your processing will be start. This process might take few seconds, 5 to 7 seconds. In some systems it can even take more time, in some system it can take even less time. So we have to wait till this process is completed. Now that whole process has been completed, we can see now to check whether the IIS has been installed onto our system or not, we will go to C drive. And here you can say that enetpub folder has been created over here. We will open this, and here is the folder name as www.root. You can see here one web page is also mentioned. FTP root is also there. You can see so many folders related to enetpub are here. Now we can also check in the Google Chrome. We will again type that particular IP address, that is 127.0.0.1, and we'll press enter. Now you can see instead of this error message, one IIS7 page has been opened. Means now your file transfer protocol has been enabled. Now we will start with some another processes, like how we can work with it. Now you will go to Start menu, then we'll go to Computer and then click on to Manage option. After this, a screen will open. Yes, now you can see here you will choose the service and application option. Here you will choose the internet information option. Now here you can see there are various options that are being opened. From here you can see various FTP related protocols are being installed over here. Now next we will move on to how we can work onto it. Now we will go to start menu, and here in computer I'll right click onto it and choose the manage option. After this a wizard will open. It will take some seconds, but as it is according to the processor you are using. If the processor is fast, it will open soon, otherwise it will take time. Now here you can choose the option as service and application. Now here we will click this particular arrow. After this you will choose the first option, that is internet information services. After clicking onto it, you will see so many options will be shown to you. Now here it is taking some time. Okay, as the processing is complete, now you can see various informations and various things related to this FTP are now being shown to you. Now we can enter how we can enter a site. Now we will go to this option and we will click onto the sites. After this you will say default website. After this what you can do, click onto this particular site. Now you can see now we will choose the add FTP site option. After this add FTP site option, what we can do here, we will mention the name of the site as the LCET programs. After this you can give a physical path to it. What should be the physical path? It can be anything as per your choice. So I am simply choosing the go to C drive, and here I will choose the inetpub folder and I'll say OK. After this I'll say next. Afterwards here you can see the port number by default given to it is 21. Now in the first option I can even assign the IP address to it. The IP address can be 10.1.1.182. that is the particular IP address for my system I'm currently using. You can even check it by go to CMD, and I will simply use the command that we have studied before this lecture. I'll use the command ipconfig to check what my IP address is. So I'll simply type cd / or I can simply write ipconfig /all. Now here you can check my IP address, which is 10.1.1.182. so here you have to mention your own IP address. Now at last there is an option called as SSL. This means whether you want to install this secure socket layer onto your system or not. Currently I will choose the no SSL option and say next. Then here it is asking me what type of authentication I want. I have two type of authentication. One is anonymous and another one is the basic. I will choose the basic one, and in the basic one there are some more options like for what? For all users, or for anonymous user, or for specified roles or user program, or specific user. Afterwards I have to choose the file permission. Here I can either give the read permission or I can give the write permission. So I am currently giving the read permission only, so that no one can write onto my particular drive, and at last I'll say finish. After all this process has been finished, you can see now this program has been added over here. Now you can check it. How I can check it? I'll again go to my Chrome and I'll say again type that particular IP, that is 127.0.0.1. Or there is one more way that I'm currently going to use, and the way is FTP : //10.1.1.182:21. this 21 is the port number given to it, and before it I have written my IP address. I'll simply press enter. You can see now it is asking me the username and password. Here I have to mention the username of my particular system and the password that I have given to it, and I'll simply click on to sign in. As I'll sign in, you can see the folders that are being in the particular inet folder all are being shown here to me. But one more thing, I am not able to add something to this particular folder. I can only download it, or I can only read these folders. Let's suppose I want to download this particular file, so I'll go into it. I'll click onto this particular file and I'll try to download some file. You can see after some time your file will be downloaded. So in this way you can only read those files, but you can't add on or you can't change anything onto it because write permission is not. Thank you so much everyone. That's all for today. Hope you have liked this lecture, and if you have liked this lecture, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Have a nice day.